Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's been a while. Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. Enough fun time. I've got some work out in the garden to do. Come with me. Today I'm looking at trying to topple these corn stalks. It's actually been needing to get done for quite some time. Now that they've all dried out and are kind of collapsed, it really doesn't look like there's that much to take down. We can do this. I was feeling kind of bad because I'm taking away my chickens' shelter. It's so funny to see them whenever they get scared or if a big gust of wind comes up, they'll all flock to all these corn stalks right here for shelter. I think they're getting a little bit of a kick out of seeing what they can find in it. Yay, one row done. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but all this right here is actually dug up. Looks like the chickens are already starting to rummage through it. Quarter of the way there. I forgot to mention, if you're taking down your corn stalks, if you happen to have a pair of heavy-duty gloves, you might want to get those before you start. Otherwise, you'll be possibly cutting up your hands and your fingers all over the place. I don't know if it's the same where you guys are. For us, it has just been kind of a crazy year weather-wise. I think it was just last year. We were getting these things dug up. A guy ended up buying them. I think he said he wanted to use them for a corn maze for Halloween. It's already past Thanksgiving, but it's still warm outside. That's the weird part. This is not typical end of November weather. Alright, I'm halfway done. That's exciting. Now the only question is whether or not to keep going. I think maybe I'll get this area cleaned up first and sort of in one big pile. Almost there. You guys plant corn this year? What kind of corn do you guys like? I think Rachel said it before in her videos. It really does give us motivation to get things done and to keep going when we wouldn't ordinarily. Just knowing that you guys are watching from where you are and encouraging us along. Almost there. Alright, there you have it. Halfway done, huh? What do you mean it still looks like a mess? Yeah, it still does look like a mess. I'm gonna call that, I think, because there's other things that need to get done on the homestead tonight. This is not the end product. The chickens will come scratching through this, get all the bits of leaves and stuff just torn up, start breaking that down. It'll make awesome compost for the winter time. We got all those corn stalks in a pile right there. Halfway done with the job. I didn't feel like that took too long either, maybe an hour. Time for round two. I'm actually gonna try to be a little bit smart about it this time. Brought out some heavy duty gloves. Maybe now I won't get all cut up. Yeah, the third row's done. There's the pile. That seemed to go by a lot quicker than the last couple. That's nice. Hurry and get this fourth row cranked out. All right, day 3. This is a big project, actually, but I brought reinforcements. You can do it. Wow, more hands really make a difference. My oldest just was looking at his watch. We did all that. We got all these bags moved up against the garden in 10 minutes. You know, a truck comes around and collects your dumpsters, whatever time of the year the fall is for you guys. Be on the lookout for trash bags around your town. What these things are filled with, most likely, you can tell, it's a bunch of leaves. These things make great food for your garden. So if you've got trees, if you've got leaves that fall every fall and you've just been putting them in trash bags, put them on your garden instead. They make great feed for your garden. And it's just free waiting right there on the curb for us to pick it up. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I was hoping that would happen. Previous years, most of the time what we end up doing is emptying these leaves out on the garden, and then I go over them with a push mower to mulch them and break them down. I decided, let's just cut these bags of leaves open and see if the chicken's curiosity will draw them out. They're pecking through it, scratching it up. I'm sure they're finding some goodies in there for them too, and I don't even have to get the mower out. If you've got chickens, man, use them. They'll love it too. They're finding all sorts of good stuff in there. Nice. What are you doing?
I don't know, just putting these things in these bags.
Are you putting it in a trash bag?
Yep.
Thank you. That one's got a bunch of trash in it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll come across bags. Every once in a while, you'll come across one that's full of actual garbage. I mean, these were sitting out on people's curbs waiting for the dump truck after all.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been too bad up to this point. Up to this point. That's not yours, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
We decided to take the rest of the bags of leaves that we had. There was probably 20 or 30 or 40 maybe, and just lay them out in rows along this area. This whole area back here is where the chickens were for quite a long time. I don't know if you can tell, but this whole area is basically just dirt. So we laid them out in a long line, so that would make it easier to just cut all the bags open, just go right down the line, cutting the bottoms. And we empty the leaves out. And we might help them spread the leaves out, yeah, and the grass. We might help them spread it out just a little bit, but they might just be more than willing to scratch all this up and spread it out for us. There's more than enough chicken manure that they've laid down while they were here to give them that nitrogen. Maybe try to replenish this place. They've just exposed the dirt, and it's been worked over quite heavily. And there you have it. All the leaves are spread out on the garden. My 8-year-old is finishing up getting the trash bag all tied off with the trash bags that we emptied. And now we're gonna haul that to the dump. All these leaves, instead of just heading for the landfill, they'll break down and become nice fertilizer for our garden next year. And that's it for that garden project. Thank you guys so much for joining us for that little bit of garden TLC. It seemed like that task took quite a while. I think this is day 4 of a whole project that I wanted to get done. Still have to plant garlic, but that might be for another video. So I'm inside now, all done for the day out there. I feel like I'm in desperate need of cleaning up, but I think I'm gonna go take a look at the chickens first and just enjoy watching them spread those leaves out. Thanks so much for joining us again for this video. If you are liking our content, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. But that does it for this video. We hope to see you again real soon. Take it easy. Yeah, work those leaves. Work those leaves. Do your thing.